The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's Walker to start the drive. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. You look at this Niner defense.
Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On third down, Hillman.
And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's fourth down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Ready, break.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 6. Ayuk going to go in motion right. Right back to Achane on second down.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Achane going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
They'll run it. Achane with it.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on third down.
Goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. That's complete right around the And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down. And his kick is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
You look at this Niner defense.
Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I was so proud of you in our meeting with the defensive coordinator because you asked the question that set him off. And all you said was, so what improvement do you need to see this week, Cole? Oh, boy, he got fired up, didn't he? Takeaways. We need turnovers. We got to create them. Got so animated, jumped up in our meeting. It was fun to watch.
Somehow I always upset a coordinator in that meeting. Yeah.
But they like you. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Off the bootleg. Hillman. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hillman. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
That's taken on the 25. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. An impressive 75-yard punt return. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. To throw on second down. Hillman. And that'll be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Hillman. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. From the gun, it's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Back to throw. Hillman. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the 49ers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder, this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Achane. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Tackled by Christian Fulton. Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. 2nd and 5. That is caught by Anderson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to have a 1st down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They go play action here on 1st down. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk as the first half is winding down. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brought down by Ed Oliver.
Let's go,
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown 49ers.
Jalen Waddle
with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is now 24. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
So the completion gets them just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hillman. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive. So a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively, maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. And what that really means is wherever...
And this will be caught at the 30.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play there for the Niners. 53 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. 55 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
They'll run. Achane.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Devon Achane. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the 49ers have opened the lead up to 30. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Ken Walker,
73 yards.
and the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
This fielded right at the goal line.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Alert! Alert!
Here's Achane to start the drive.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Track.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
113 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the 49ers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Seattle, Washington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, Well, their defense has really struggled.
He finds his man, complete. That's Peterson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Hillman, he finds his man, complete. It's Peterson, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Back to throw. Hillman on the slant. Here's Smith and Jigba. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll look to throw again. This complete to Lockett. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. Back to throw again. It's caught. Lockett. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams. No.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
He'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Ready, set. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's again to Achane.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Now Moody for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
On 1st down, Hillman.
Smith and Jigba with the grab.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Hillman.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Peterson. So the victory here for San Francisco, and maybe more importantly,